All right, guys, we are here today for one of my favorite workouts, a muscle building, muscle burning, athletic performance yoga flow. We're going to hit the whole body here, start with the upper body, hardest, work our way down. But we'll start all sessions start the same with just a nice regulating breath work. We're going to do quite a strong breathing practice today, just nice and full, in for 5, out for 4, creating a bit of a pump. So a little bit forceful out. And so I'll count you in for the first few. Breathe, relax first. Get nice and centered, grounded. Take a moment to yourself. We're going to breathe in with power for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze it in. 2, 3, 4, 5 on your own count. Don't worry too much about the count. You're just charging the body with life force. Full breaths, expand. Use the core to exhale. Create that third engine of chi pumping through the body. Not going to do a long breath today. Should be nice and charged up already. Even more forceful, no count. And rolling around straight into it today. A little bit more speed straight into it. Circling from the hips, just working that lower back. Getting that full roll of the shoulders in, just loosening up all the muscles in the spine. Both directions. It's a power session today, so we're going to move with more power. We will do some isometric contractions, because they're what's going to build that rock solid stabilization for athletic performance, longevity, but we're going to move quite powerfully. Give yourself a back slap, almost like Qigong. Get focused, almost like you're prepping for a sporting match. Get fired up a little. We'll have lots of rest in this session because it is brutal. You're going to see you don't need a lot of weight to build strength, endurance, muscle, and circling back the shoulders, forward and back. Same with the neck. And opening up, linking the fingers or hands behind, decompress, because we're going to do a lot of compression. And a few shoulder circles forward and back. And shake out those wrists quite vigorously. Bit of a roll around. Clench the fingers hard. And just a little prep work for the joints, creating wind, quite hard and powerful here, short, up, just above 90, all the way down. Get all the muscles around that shoulder joint firing on. Might even get a little bit of fatigue kick in here. And up and down. A little harder to do on the fatigue, just activate around the shoulders, circle one way quite quick, and back, and forward, and back. Internal, external rotation. Keep that elbow still. Easier if you've got a mirror. Extend the range. Really going to prep our shoulders today. And shaking it out. Legs nice and wide. We're just going to float to the side. On the outside, slowly getting deeper and deeper. Bit of a fast-paced warm-up. And relax quite fast. and strong through the internal rotation of the hips with our wipes. Warming the body up quite quick. Beautiful. Crossing those legs, rolling over. Quite a powerful circle around the wrists. Strong hands. Need it all firing, active, strong. You can go any which way. Float back, float forward, bounce. See, a lot more power today. Straight into it, deeper and deeper. External rotation of the wrists as well. Left and right. A little bit more shoulder work just to prep them. Some nice deep circles both directions. Prep the shoulders. Really important to prep the shoulders. And some protraction, retraction. On the knees. Just flying through these. Then step back into high plank. Tuck the tailbone, core, neutral spine. No dipping in the lower back. Same circles. Tricky to do. And then retraction, protraction. Straight arms, prep. All the ranges of the shoulder. And shake those wrists out one more time. Give them a deeper stretch if they need to. Beautiful. Rolling them around. Another slap in the back. Loosen up, fire, get ready to fire. Little external, internal rotation there of the joint. And relax. We'll start to warm up the whole body now. Floating to down. Slow-mo through plank. We roll up. We're going to float through this for a good 30. Strong. Activating everything. Obviously on the release of the down dog and the up dog, we're relaxed, but we're firing. Squeeze everything together as hard as you can almost for the transition. Relax. Strong. Strong. Relax. Opening up more and more. And back to down dog, walking that out, walking it out, twisting, turning as many angles, high, low, warming up. No rules. Have a little bounce and float into a little child pose and just float left to right. Power, energy building, breathe strong. Relax. All right, we're going to get the core firing, build the hip flexors. It's a little bit of a core activation here. We just go from three-legged dog to our crunch, 10 each side. Float back, crunch as high as we can to the chest. There we go. 2. Really work your form of the three-legged dog. Hips parallel, straight leg, higher and higher. Little crunch at the top. Strong through the hands so they're not getting, the wrist doesn't take too much pressure. And other side, loosening up with each one. You may start a little tight, getting higher and higher, and getting that knee closer and closer to the chin. And now we go first leg, outside, hug the elbow. Float it up, hug the elbow. 10. Strong hip flexors equals a strong core. And other side. Now get a little leg workout here as well. Flow. And Relax in child pose, floating around left to right. And just a little activation for some more prep. Up into high plank. Pushing up, mid-back as high to the ceiling as we can. Pushing away, create that lump. Do not let those rhomboids collapse in between the scapula there. Push through the hands. Core strong, glutes on, quads on. Core tucked to the spine. Push away. Really important exercise. 20 to go. Relax the breath, as if you could be here all day. Have another 3, 2, and relax, decompress. Next up, we're going to do our we call them probably more like a Hindu push-up. So chaturanga style, scooping down. You would have done these with me before. We're going for 10. So if you need to drop to your knees at any point, you're up through them and float back. Breathe. Slow and controlled, you'll get a much better muscle activation. And relax. Really get that mindful movement. As you scoop down, feel when the triceps more active, feel when the shoulder kicks in, what the chest is doing. Feel and embrace it all. Mindful movement, conscious lifting. And making sure that joint is not loaded. Muscles overcompensate to protect the joint. Decompress as you need to. We're doing another 10. So we're almost just doing sets like at a gym. Let's go. Control. Get a nice stretch and relax at the top. And back to child pose. Hips all the way back, float around. One more set of that. Get that breath down. Slow the heart rate. Feel the whole body relax and soothe. Release the tension. Nasal breathing if you can. And we've got one more set, not a lot of rest. Your arms may be burning here. Use those knees as you need to. 10. Slow, mindful movement. Squeeze harder. If you want to build shape, squeeze the muscles, make them work. No shame in going to the knees if you feel the muscle is not on. And relax. External, internal. One more of these, whatever you need really, no real rules, just decompress, stay loose, stay light. We're gonna hold a dolphin for approximately 30 seconds. Similar to a down dog if you haven't done one before. Forearms down, try not to go the elbows too wide if the shoulders are tight. Float the hips up, and we just hold. Activate the shoulders, loosen them up, bring the chest towards the feet. Nice straight legs, hips high. Squeeze that core in tight, relax the breath. And from here, we're just gonna float to plank, back and forth to 10. Shoulders may burn. Great for shoulder strength, stability. Once you've done your 10, floating back to down dog. Shoulders and tries may be on fire. And just holding here as our active recovery. Calm the breath. Stoic Zen breath. And floating down. Pull back those shoulders. We'll just decompress a little here. Really good for the shoulders as well, this one, but good for everything, really. We're just gonna float up onto one arm, float back, switch. Strong, open. Strong to that base hand, get the activation, float back across. Open up, decompress the compression. Hips high, hand to hand. And relax, crossing the legs, rolling back over. We're gonna go back to 10 and 10 of the ab crunch. Really high, really engage that core, little pause in the crunch. So float back high, crunch, 2, 3. Let's go for 10. 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Make sure you squeeze. It's the squeeze that's the magic. Stuff starting to shake? Great. Squeeze harder. Build neural muscular connectivity. Other leg. High as you can with that knee. High as you can with the foot. A lot of time under tension on the arms. I think I'm at 8 there. And relax. Loving that. I'm starting to get the arm shake and I just squeeze tighter. Improve the strength of the contraction. Those muscle fibers are all working, breaking, damaging, and build back stronger, especially because we rest adequately. We'll take a little rest off the arms, just for a little, and just start in our ape squat. Little recovery, and we'll open up the body a little bit while we're here. So drop the heels, hands past 12 o'clock. If you can, trying to keep the heels down. And just a few knee taps. Slow-mo. Try and pause a millimeter from the mat. Float back, knee over toe. Build strong knees. And whenever you're ready, drop back down. From here, we're going to go into down dog. Pause in plank, make sure our spine is in the correct position, no dipping of the lower back. Push up, down, and back. So watching me, do the first one together. Down dog, plank, chaturanga, sort of a chaturanga. Push up, float back, tuck the elbows, let's go for 10.
So I think you've got something wrong with you.
Find your right hand position. Please, a little wide, but it's comfortable, so I'm sticking with it. Just to 90 degrees for the chaturanga. And back down, arm at 90. 90 degree lock, lean into that shoulder, side to side. Open up, don't put too much pressure on it that it's uncomfortable. Nice little stretch, you can hold a little longer if you like. Find 90. And scooping up and floating back to down dog. From here we float into high plank and we're going to do an alternate reach for 10. 9. 8. Core strong, don't let that lower back dip. It's going to want to. Tuck the tailbone, Pilates. 3, 2, 1, down dog. Back to dolphin. Floating for 10 planks. 1. Plank dolphin. 2. and relax. Whoa, a lot of time under tension on the shoulders, a lot of isometric contraction style movements there as well. We build rock solid joints, most importantly. Build the solid joints, then we build the performance of the muscle. Most people work in reverse, just try and exhaust the muscle, but they're not active, they load the joint, and then they never build the proper movement patterns. Relaxing that breath. I'm gonna give the upper body a little bit of a rest here, and just start to warm the legs up. So we're gonna go through a bit of a sequence of warming up the legs. So floating back to down dog, three-legged dog. Float that knee forward, land into a nice high lunge warrior. And we're just gonna get active. 90-degree, knee over the heel. Make sure your foot is stable, not rolling in. And it's strong. Strong quad, strong whole leg, foot stable. Once you're balanced, you can get nice and tall and sink into it. Just rock solid. Build that active quad, active ankle. And then we're gonna float in to a warrior three. However you wanna do it. I like the straight arms, lengthening the base leg, lengthening the back leg, drop the hips. Always hard without a mirror. And look at my ankle go crazy. You see all the activation. It's funny because I've been wearing shoes for exercise for the last few days. It's having a restructure. Floating that right leg back down, float into pyramid. Leaning forward, floating back other side. Right leg up, floats forward. Strong, stable train tracks, up nice and high. Quad should be firing, hamstring is on, foot is level. Strong but relaxed. Strong, strong, strong. And then whenever you're ready, we float and activate all the joints in warrior three. Lower that left hip, square off a little if you can. Up the breath. Your arms backwards, arms wide, hands in prayer if you like. And melt that foot back down. Pyramid. And bringing that back leg forward, crossing the arms, hanging forward fold. Relax. One vertebra at a time, you're going to slowly, hangingly come up. And check it out. From here, we're just going to warm up the body and just start with some basic squats, just past 90 degree, feet around shoulders, up to the tiptoes, all the way down, tiptoe. Bring the feet together on the tiptoes, activate the ankles. Come into a slow-mo tiptoe squat. Just to 90, 3, 2, 1, back up. Work very off balance here, work that ankle strength. Knees together, float into chair, quad burn, whoop, focus, back up. Try and straighten up the core, we'll make it harder. 90. And take a seat. Should be nice and active now. Just loosen up however you need to. And relax. From here, we're going to go into a reverse high lunge warrior and just into a nice leg drive. Float it back. Crunch it up. So a bit of balance today. There. Train tracks. Going for 30 seconds each side. Core on, neutral spine, fire. This leg stable. The deeper, the better. 10 seconds to go. Be a bit sore doing this too. And other side, same thing. Change back. Strong quad. The quad is most active. Last 15. 3, 2, and 1. Legs nice and wide. Loosen up those hips. Do hip circles if you can. I'm just going to start with a little loosener. All the way down, ass to grass, foot flat, other foot, left foot to the ceiling. Open up the chest. And from here, we're going to keep the hips low and float to the other side. Do the same thing. Keep floating, 3 seconds each side. Got this for another 30. Keep low. Another 10. Last 5, keep low, range of motion. And up. Now we're going to go up through A-frame, right, up, left. Close as you can to ass to grass. We're going for a full minute. Let's go. Up through A-frame, down. Strong. You can only get to 90, that's fine. If you need to pause at the top, you can. But we want deep range, strength from deep. Halfway. Control. Press through the foot. Breathe. Last 10. Last 5. And relax. We're going to do a 90-degree wall sit. Find a wall if you can. To 90 degrees, we hold for a minute. Strong, strong. Everything is strong. Core is strong, pressing my lower back towards the mat. No cheating with the arms like I was. My hips low as the knees, they look at. Isometric contraction. Active recovery, but not. Feels good to get that deep range of motion. You get the mobility, a stretch, and a strength exercise from quite deep. You do one more set of that in 20. Core strong, core on, everything's on. Everything works together. Last 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, straight into it. Another minute. Cossack through A-frame. Let's go. This one will hurt a little. Oh, this one's gonna get spicy. A bit shaky, hopefully. Only a third of the way. Use that fire. The breath. Halfway. Still, I'm not getting quite ass to grass because I won't make it up, but I'm going well below 90, well below. And those inner thighs. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, back to that wall. Another minute. Relax. Relax through the discomfort. Go to another place. Strong core. My core has to work here as well, especially when I press that lower back. Neutral spine. This is how we should sit. Shoulders back in theory. How we should be on our phones, but we're not. Halfway. I'm definitely burning. Definitely burning. Trying to get past it, get my mind to not think about it. Go to the breath. The breath will save me. If I think about my legs, I'm in trouble. Last 5, 2, 1. Right as my legs start to shake. Probably should have gone a little longer. Little stretch out of the feet while you recover. Quite a tough back-to-back round. Pretty much 4 minutes straight there. With good 15 more off. Find Zen. Calm. Relax. All right, we're going into our single leg yogic squat, which is super difficult to do. So watching me, single leg, just to 90 degrees. Up and down for 10. Control. Ankles are caving in a bit today. Just be aware of your own body. You'll get your powerful legs. Single leg work. Other side. Arms a bit higher than mine. Get that. The deeper and slower you go, better the contraction. Shake it out. We're going into a reverse lunge for a whole minute, alternating. Train tracks. Strong quad. Look how strong that is. Protects the knee. Strong. Strong. Gives me nice straight lines. I like to do it in a running angle. It keeps me on train tracks. Full minute. You go a little deeper now. Stronger. Halfway. Breathe. We're over halfway through the workout. Last 5. And relax. Legs facing wide. We come to 90. Horse pose. Float side to side for 30. Keep those hips around the knee if you can. Relax. Keep low. I'm starting to cheat. 15 to go. Whoa, off balance here. Under fatigue. Slow it down. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10 squats. Wide leg. And relax. Shaking that out. Floating up nice and tall. Looking up. Forward fold. Stepping back. High plank. Drop the knees. Rest. Calm the breath, slow everything down. Release. We're going to move into a side plank with 10 leg wipes, 10, 10, 10, 10. This is tough. Elbow over the wrist, press away. Try not to get that impingement feeling on the shoulder. Long, leg goes up if you can. If not, you just hold the side plank for 10. Let's go, 10 wipes. 7, 8, 9, 10. I float to the other side. Stuff the shoulder first. Core strong and high. 4, 9, 10. Other side. 10 more each side. And last side. Stacked high. Oh. A bit off balance now, starting to fatigue. Whew. My body cocked it there. Floating back. Whew. Relax the breath. Slow the heart rate. We have one more set of that dive bombing motion, that Hindu style push up into the float back. Loosen up. Let's get this done. Upper body finished after this. One last set. Let's go. And we're going into a tiger to finish. Release the feet, press through the mid back, pushing away from the floor, core tucked. The bra line, if you're wearing one, should be the highest point. Another 15. Push away, squeeze. Last 10. Hope you got them shakes. Great. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Roll those shoulders back, floating the legs forward, and floating back down. Vertebra slowly rolls back down, reaching long. Decompress, reach long, point the toes, hands. We're just going to do a little bit of lower ab work here. Point the toes on the way down, tap. 90 on the way up. The lower abs are working. Let's go. We've got 30 seconds. You can relax the head if you like. 90 degrees on the way up. Control the toes on the way down. Last 5. No bend in the legs. And knees wide, feet together. Little butterfly. Floating up onto our bums here, floating arms. Tap side to side for 30. Trying to keep the feet in the middle. Feel that rotation of the core. Hip flexors will probably go. Halfway. Keep those feet still, it's hard. Higher the feet, the harder. I'm at the end of my training week cycle, so I'm just spent today. 5. Probably do fall into overtraining a little. And stretch it out. Tilting forward. And this time, just bring the hands back, in, long, out, for 30. When you need to, shake it out, rest. Hip flexors, abs, get them all firing together. Another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet a little longer away here, hinging at the hips, coming forward. And relax. Coming back into a glute bridge. Go high, squeeze the glutes for double pulse, tap. Double squeeze, tap. Double squeeze, tap. For 30 only. Exaggerate the lower back glute squeeze. Good. Double squeeze to get higher and higher. And up high, wide. High, get onto the toes, make it even harder. Knees wide and up for 30. Really good for Well, it's a Pilates exercise. What's Pilates good for? All the little muscles that we turn off and don't fire. Last 10. Keep the hips high, open, and relax, legs out wide. Couple of deep breaths. We are done the physical. Relax the breath, relax the body. Big belly, big release. Let everything dangle. Sigh of relief breath. Let everything go. Drifting off wherever the mind wants to go. A moment of peace, nothingness. Free your mind. Left knee up for a stretch. Switching legs. Both knees together. Little back roll, back massage. And rolling up. Taking another moment to yourself, but upright. Just enjoy this stillness for as long as you need.